Hey everyone, it's Lorbitt. I just got back from the con. I feel terrible. I got some kind of stomach bug. It kind of hit like Saturday afternoon, and when I woke up on Sunday, I was like, could it be some kind of 2-day hangover? But I've never experienced that because I did drink pretty heavily Friday, but I don't think I drank that much. I did find out like a couple other of my friends, they have a stomach bug as well, so it has to be that. So I feel terrible. I did make a tutorial on the cosplay I made for Saturday. It's the Harbor Princess from Kantai collection. I thought I should make it as I go, mainly because this is my first time doing foam work of any sort by myself, and I couldn't find many tutorials on kind of like neck armor for foam, or anything like I needed to have for this costume, so I thought I would record it as I go, as I learned. That way you guys could learn with me, and we can all, get better as we go. Well, I hope you enjoy what I've done. I will disclaimer, it's probably not the best foam work you've ever seen in your life, but, maybe one day I'll get there, but today is not the day. Just comment below, let me know what I can work on, any tricks, tips, anything like that. Thank you guys. Go ahead and like and comment, subscribe if you do like this video, and I will go ahead and start the video. Okay, so first I'm cutting from a stencil that I made with some tape and some styrofoam, saran wrap, and tape that I made, kind of like a stencil for it. I'm cutting it on foam. I'm cutting it with a box cutter in a downward motion, and yeah, it's a little rickety, but I'll use a Dremel later to shape it up a bit more. Still cutting. This is my first voiceover, so it's a little awkward watching yourself. There's my best friend Bethany. We were working on cosplay together. This is me still cutting foam. We'll just we'll shape it up later. So right now it kind of looks a little rinky-dink, but we're just trying to get the main shape. So now I'm just kind of eyeballing the shape for the part that goes under the bust for the torso armor. I guess it's armor. I kind of used it as a belt. I'm just kind of eyeballing the shape right now, and I'll kind of work on it as it goes. So one thing, while you're working with foam and you're using box cutters or anything sharp for that matter, be very careful. I was a little absent-minded and I accidentally sliced my pinky open, but don't just pay attention. Don't do what I did, and just don't rush through it. It could have been a lot worse than it is. It's just a scratch, so luckily I am fine. So next I'm going to take the sweater, it's an arm of a sweater, and I'm going to put it on top of the leather boot that I already have. I'm going to sew the bottom part, and I'm going to use that elastic, that way I can use it as a boot cover. So now I don't know, it's just mainly me pinning the fabric down to make a little fold, using the elastic for that little part of the step. That way the fabric doesn't get dirty and disgusting as I walk through it all day. And I'm just making like a small hole for the heel itself. So it's pretty easy. You just gotta, you know, be okay with the time-consuming part of it. This is me sewing with the sewing machine. I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing because it took literally forever. Next is the neck piece. Again, I'm using a stencil that I made out of saran wrap and tape. I'm just kind of drawing the stencil out. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can fix it as you go. Just cutting it out with the box cutter again. Yeah, it's just pretty much mainly cutting out right now. So now I am just dremeling all of these small details in to try to make everything more uniform. I'm also smoothing out all of the rough patches and all of the little nubbins around it. Now I am applying the heat gun to the foam. It seals the foam and kind of changes the feel of it to like a harder, denser material. Also, while it's hot, make sure you don't touch the end, of course, and don't get it too close to the foam. You will melt it. But you pretty much just heat it up and you mold it as you go. Hold on to it while it cools down. That way it'll kind of stay put where you want it to bend. take those little kind of like paper pins and you put it in all of the joints. So as you can see, they're all jointed, and I hot glued the tips because they wouldn't stay in place. So this is my horn. My friend actually made it for me because I had too much to do in my con grunge. I hot glued a pin to the end of it, that way it could be applied to my wig. So here's the finished product, and here's